Hello everyone. I wanted to come on here to share with you guys some information that I've just been receiving for a while now from Spirit. This is a topic that Spirit continues to have me come back to. I think it's for the purpose of sharing with others. So we are talking today about the divine feminine and the masculine, but instead of calling it divine feminine, Spirit is guiding me more towards acknowledging the mother, so calling it instead the divine mother, or the goddess, because I believe she's been rejected throughout time and she's within all of us. So that's where my attention is mostly focused on with my channeling, my messages. So again, these energies are within us: the divine mother, the father, and the inner child. They're not separate, but in order to teach them to make sense to us humans, we see them as separate, but they're all whole. They're one energy. So they're not different energies, it's all the same. However, in our human senses, it's good to see them as separate energies: the mother, the father, the child. And so what we're talking about is our relationship with these energies, with ourselves, the relationship that we have with ourselves. Throughout time, these energies have been manipulated and led to believe things that are not true, and these energetic manipulations have traveled with us through time, through trauma, through our lineage. And so what I'm also talking about is the manipulation aspect of these energies, the fact that we've encountered experiences where we've been gaslit by others and controlled. So that is something that we're learning to let go of, and that is where true spirituality, in my opinion, comes in. It's because there's some old paradigm ways and views of spirituality where they want to keep controlling you, and then there's others which I feel that I'm more part of this other, and that is that we are trying to help ourselves and help the world around us learn how to not be controlled, to let go of the manipulation, to let go of those false beliefs that are keeping you limited. But Spirit wants us to go back to our basics and remembering our Divine Mother, giving her the attention that she deserves, because I feel that that's something that lacks within all of us, is our connection to our mother and how we were nurtured by her. So this also goes into how you were nurtured by your own mother, what your relationship with your mother was like. So this does call for mother-child healing, but it's not just the mother, it also goes into the father as well. So the way that Spirit has presented these energies for me to understand is that the mother, our relationship with our mother, is the nurturing energy, is the energy that feeds us, that takes care of us, that checks in, that makes sure that we are putting ourselves first, that we are filling our cup, that we're taking care of our body. And so that's her. So when you're tapped into that energy and you're being nurturing towards yourself, you're being gentle, you're booking those massages, you're doing all the things that you know help you feel better, and you're putting yourself first, that's the Divine Mother energy, and you're allowing her to course through you. So the inner child is also nurtured in that process, because in that process the inner child is listened to. You're meeting the child's needs of attention, validation. Now where the father comes in, it's again, these are all one energy, but we're separating them to make more sense of them. So the father energy is where we talk about the doing aspect, the supportive role. So he makes sure that we do these tasks. So for example, let's say that you nurtured your energy, you gave your inner child attention, and the inner child wants to, is starting to get all this creative information now. They're getting ideas and they want to do these things. It is the role of the father to make sure that those things get done. And so a lot of times when you feel unmotivated in life, or you feel depressed, or you feel just tired, lack of motivation, It's because you're not doing enough of the things that help you feel better. It's because you're out of balance. And again, this is where Spirit is like, we need to tune into our own relationship with our father and our mother. And if you didn't have good relationships in these areas of your life with your parents, this is where you need to do the inner work for yourself. Ask yourself, well, what would I want my father, my mother to do for me? How would I imagine myself taking care of myself if I were my own child? That is how I see it. And so you don't have to have a relationship with your parents in order to be able to access the relationship, the inner relationship with yourself. So that is the message from Spirit.